Boy, it is here, the MCON, and man, am I excited to open this one. Now, this is sent for review. That has no impact on my opinion, and this is a pre-production review unit. So there may be slight little changes versus the one that you backed on crowdfunding. I'm going for the frosted model. I don't know if you backed it, what you're going for. There's a white, there's a frosted, only for those who backed, and then there's the black. So I thought, you know what? Black and frosted is going to pair very nicely together. This is really going to be a first impression. I just received this and I had the urge to push record on the camera. And that's all it's going to be. I'm keeping it very simple. I don't even have bullet points. Here we have the big M. Now, I don't know if all of this is final. I would assume that it's going to be, but yeah. If somehow something is different, you know why. Launch, so it shows basically how it works. The eject button, re-enter. And here it is in all its glory, my guys. Ooh wee, I'm excited to try this thing. Okay, let me put this aside for a second. Oh, actually, you know what? I mean, if you forget the fact that a phone is supposed to go over this, it kind of feels like you're holding a phone, but it does feel a little bit better because you're not flat, completely flat in the back. There's a little bit of a curve here. We have membraned bumpers, interesting. Analog triggers. No dampening. Oh yeah, this mechanism. All right, I'm ready. Oh, bye. Okay. Oh man, let me do this again. Oof. I don't know if you guys hear it. Oh geez, this is, dang. This feels great. This thing wants to beat me up. It's personal. Oh my god, this feels so good. Okay, let's go. Let's see what else. Here is, I would assume, a pairing button, probably a power button, the USB-C to charge, and I believe it also allows data pass through, but I'll keep that for the full review because that's, again, just a first impression. Okay. Woo! No one has ever done recessed sticks like they have. Jeez. Thank you, Josh. You killed it. Dale, you killed it. Oh my gosh, your engineers, they killed it. Oh my lord. There is so much range. Now, I don't know how people are going to feel about this. When you rotate, you definitely feel the edges, but I actually don't dislike that. Like, it's not bothering me. It's almost giving me an anchoring point. I know that's probably going to sound weird, but I kind of like what's happening here. We have tactile, quite muted. Tactile, very, very short travel buttons. I know that we were going to have that. Josh is a big fan of those because I believe he loves the GBA SP, talks about it often, and he wanted to reproduce that kind of feel. It feels good. We have it a little glossy, and I see here that there's a little cove to operate from the center. Seems to be quite feasible. Okay, start, I would assume, maybe select. Eject, oh, that's the, oh geez, oh my gosh, okay. And then you just put it, wow, that feels good. You need to align yourself a little bit whenever you're putting it back. Man, it's wild to think that there's a whole mechanism that pushes out, and yet, like this. I mean, I gotta give him credit, like this is really quick. This is really, really quick to do. Okay, so just bam. And boom. Yeah, it's okay. It's impressive. All right. Now, as I mentioned a moment ago, man, I can't stop that. This is a fidget toy. You get a fidget toy in bonus. I believe this is supposed to be able to move. Yeah, okay. Also, you can literally remove the puck. Yeah, they did talk about having different pucks. Oh. Yeah, it's true. The vertical mode, the portrait mode. Well, dang. Okay. Where's my phone? My phone with a very bulky case, and I'm not trying to show you all my finger smudges, you know? I don't know that I would want to play like this, you know, with my hands over the table because it really tilts back a lot, as you would expect. But look, if this is how you want to play, you absolutely can play. Am I crazy in thinking, does that come out? Oh, geez, that can be a kickstand. What? He probably mentioned in his video, but I forgot. Jeez. Man, they thought of everything. And that's perfect because I don't have a kickstand on that. I use like a big camera-based case you know, because I can like screw lenses on this. Wow. Okay. And I guess you could put it the other way if somehow you're getting a better angle from the other way. Just to put things in perspective, I have a very bulky bump for the camera because of the threading for lenses, and that works fine. So I feel like no matter what you have, it's gonna work with that adapter. That's pretty nice. Actually, MagSafe sits right down the center, so you can just use a circle to align. So if I push it like this, there you go. I have a perfectly centered phone. It does a better job versus using something like a clip and say you're using a controller, because the problem with a solution like this is that it's keeping your phone so far out wide that you feel the tilt more. With that said, even though you do feel it more on a solution like this, you still feel it a little bit using the MCON. However, I don't think it's going to be a problem. I feel like it's something that I'll be able to adjust to over time. I guess probably from an engineering point of view, it's impossible. You would have to have a counterweight on the bottom part to make it, and that would just make the whole thing heavier. So what's the point, right? But yeah, you do feel the tilt a little bit, but it's definitely manageable. Now with this, I could definitely play with my hands not touching a table or like a seat or something like that. That doesn't feel heavy at all. And the tilt is also very manageable, but when it's vertical, I think because it's pushing some of the weight even outward more, it's causing that tilt effect to be more prominent. Now, I really don't know nothing. I don't know the modes, because I'm pretty sure there's different modes, and that's why for the full review, I'm hoping to test this on a Switch Lite and just install a MagSafe sticker on a Switch 2 and potentially install a MagSafe sticker. You know, try a bunch of things. But before I do all that, let's finish the unboxing. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. So we have a cable here. Ooh, that feels nice. Not braided, but very, very, very flexible. That's one of those very flexible cables. Good quality, branded ohsnap. An extra MagSafe ring for your Android device. Ooh, it's quite a thin one. I appreciate that. So for example, my case didn't have one, and I had to, you know, I just bought one on Amazon, but it's quite thick, and you feel it. This is very, very thin. I like that. I appreciate that. Thank you for the attention to detail. These guys are very, very detail oriented. All right. Diagram, we have all the different buttons. Oh, maybe I'll know how to change different modes here. It doesn't mention the modes, but I think they're, oh, go play. This is the legal propaganda. Let's go. All right, grips. I love that these have a different texture from everything else, and they kind of went the, you know, the pro controller approach by having a little bit gridded feel for the grips. That feels really, really nice. Well, the thing is, you can sort of grip on the grips, the blades, or however, I don't know what they call that. Yeah, you can grip with your little and ring finger, and that sort of gives you that extra hold, and it comes very naturally because it's so thin. It's so easy to grip. Like I don't feel like I naturally went to do that to sort of control the weight shifting even more. That's a great touch. And even though I love this, and I think I'm gonna use this a lot, if you know you're in a hurry, you're trying to clock something in, I really believe you won't need to use it, but it's nice that it's there. And do they still do? Oh, how funny! I got an email from ohsnap. Grip for a blowout sale, dude. Here's the free promo. That's awesome. Yeah, you can definitely hold it tilted on a different, like for example, right now I'm holding it like this. Oh, geez, this is ooh, I'm liking this. This is probably the best way to shift the weight. This is awesome. Okay. I don't know if it would be the best way to be precise. I would have to spend more time with it. But yo, there's something there. There's definitely something there. I'm liking it. All right. Okay. I'm sorry. Let's connect this to a game. All right. I've been playing a lot, and I mean a lot of Destiny Rising. So let's put this to the test, and this is probably the ultimate test. I mean, so I will say again, maybe it's, yeah, okay, I think that's because it's a review unit, because right now the left stick, if I go all the way up and I try to click, you know how some sticks it's harder when you're all the way out, but on the right side it's not the case. On the right side it's very easy to click. On the left side, so that is probably because it's a pre-production review unit. Yeah, the way that I was holding might be a little too hard for shooters. Man, the fact that they have vertical stacked shoulder buttons or such a small form factor is so amazing. I find a lot of manufacturers, whenever they have to deal with like a little bit of space, they tend to do from, you know, horizontally stacked. And I hate it, especially if you're playing shooters with these controllers. I need to look at the phone. This is going to be a little hard, but already this is feeling good. This is feeling amazing. It's easy to move from the sticks to the buttons. They're doing the exact opposite, where, you know, often you have something that is vertically aligned or slightly diagonal. Here they're like super horizontal. So it's a very natural movement for your thumb to move from one to the next. Very, very good detail that we have here. Man, this controller is feeling like something else. Oh my lord, oh my baby. Woof. Okay, I know I'm gonna love this. Or say for some reason I'm a savage and I want to go touchscreen. Easy. Boom. And then I realize, what am I doing with my life, and I need a controller. There you go. Boom. Now, one thing I can also note is if you're fidgety, if you move a lot, I notice already I tend to maybe kick it up a little bit, but I do feel like at the same time it's me just holding this thing for the first time and learning as we go how to best hold it and stuff like that. Right now I'm not even looking at my phone, I'm looking at my capture tool. That is hilarious. It's also, I'm glad that they did that. They raised the bumpers, but when you go down, it's easy to get your fingers pinched in between. It doesn't hurt or anything. In fact, I know myself, I know that's the kind of thing I would absolutely fidget with as I play. But yeah, that's the thing that happens a little bit. But at the same time, if they didn't raise those bumpers, I don't think it would have felt anywhere near as good as it does right now. Oh. Another promo for another friendly YouTuber. That D-pad does feel nice, does feel very snappy. Look at how fast I can click on this thing. Yep. Yeah, this is that's the vibrant visual designed to kick you into overgear. I can't talk while playing this game. This is very responsive. I'm not concerned. Like to me, it's easier to feel in that kind of game, and very responsive for a Bluetooth controller. You know, for the full review, I'll do all the things, testing, latency, and all that. But from what I'm seeing here, this feels really, really nice. Yeah, so you can sort of lift it like that. That happened from time to time, especially when I'm like being super crazy on the triggers. And say for example, you know, you're using the triggers and you're trying to quickly go to the bumper. That I feel is something that will happen a little bit. It's not a problem, it's something just to get used to. I could also just not do that and do both at the same time, because they're so thin that you can really operate both at the same time. And if you do that, you're not getting your fingers in between. Though I like that feeling. I like that feeling of getting my fingers in between. Anyways, this is starting to become weird. Here I have a fold. Okay, so this is a great example of the flexibility that it gives you. My fold, by the way, my MagSafe is not on the body, it is on a sticker, that translucent sticker that I put in the back. So that's why it's gonna look a little funky, and I don't think it's perfectly centered either. No, it's not. So, you know, that has nothing to do with the MCON, that's just me and my weird installation. But one thing that is cool is because of the way that I have to position my fold, if I just flip this over, and like, you're probably much better off doing this with a proper MagSafe case, obviously. What I can do also is, since I'm not centered, I can push this a little bit to that side, be a little off center, and now that should, because of the way that my MagSafe sticker is, that should put my fold centered enough. I think I'm gonna need this is so wild. I think I'm gonna need the wings here, because like, you know, this is definitely tilting away. I mean, so far, this is good. There's not a single thing I haven't done the way that I was trying to do it. Okay, okay, I see you guys. I see you guys. Okay, of course there's gonna be a full review, but mine, oh mine, this is looking good. Well, there it is, guys. The MCON. This amazing freaking controller. Look at this guy, and just the same, I can continue, and bam, just like that. Oh, actually, wait. Just like that. On its own, it feels really good as a controller. It's so light, it weighs nothing. Jeez, this is so freaking light. All right, and there it is, guys. There it is. That is it for the first impressions. I'm gonna slap this thing on a bunch of other things, of course, and see what else we can do with this bad boy. And I'm pretty sure, because I watched Josh's video, I'm pretty sure there are modes as well. I believe there's a Switch mode, there's a PS mode, or DS mode, DS4 mode, an X input mode. I'm excited to test this thing further, and so maybe a week-ish, 2 weeks, we'll see. For the full review, maybe less, I don't know. I have so much on the table, so I'll try to be efficient. If you have questions for the full review, now's the time. Drop them in the comment box, and I'll make sure to answer them as best I can in the full review. And yeah, I'm gonna spend some more time with this, but look, I said it, and I meant it. I really think this has the potential to be a massive game changer for the mobile space. And seeing what I see here, feeling the way that it feels, and the way that it's so interconnected easily with your devices without being too intrusive and without, you know, requiring too much time to just engage, is something I'll be honest, I thought, is it really that important? But now that I have it and I allow myself to test those things specifically, it's clear that there was a focus, there was an attention brought to just the ease of use, the ease of access, how it's easy to just slap your phone on it, how it's easy to just have this in your pocket and pull it out and have a solution right off the get-go. It's really a cool detail that I think I did not appreciate anywhere near as much as I appreciate it now. Stay tuned for more coverage on this device. Let me know if you have questions. Thank you very much for watching and liking and subscribing, all the things. And also thank you to all the channel members. Much appreciated. I'm Clef, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.